am I ready for what?
Well.
Wow.
Is that all you have to say?
I'm speechless.
Fantastic, no?
Yeah. What's it for?
Working on the campaign.
What kind of work you gonna do in that?
Whatever has to be done. What's the matter? Don't you like it?
Yeah, I like it, but I suspect I'm not going to like the price tag much.
Suede.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh. Well, it's got a great cut. It's got a wonderful lining. It's mine.
How much was it?
I just wanted to have something nice, you know?
How much, Dee?
$275.
$275?
Well, it's beautiful. I mean, it's gonna last a long time. It's never gonna go out of style.
But we can't afford $275 for a suit.
Look, the other day you said, do ya? Don't worry about money. So, I didn't. You said we'd always have enough.
If we were careful. I don't call buying a suit that costs $275 being careful.
Well, I just wanted to look pretty for you. I just wanted to make a very good impression on all the people I'm going to be meeting.
Most of whom could never afford a suit like that.
Look, I can't do anything right, huh?
I didn't say that.
No, it's true. You know, you don't approve of anything I do. I just want to help you with the campaign.
Yeah, well, Mary's helping with the campaign, but she's in blue jeans.
Mary went to college. It's perfectly all right for her to be in blue jeans.
People are talking about General Hospital's Lucky and Siobhan. D. Hunter Roscoe posted on Facebook, "Finally a love for Lucky. He and Siobhan are great together." Charlotte May adds, "This is great. I hope it works out for these two." Laura Bruno says, "Men are always sexier when they're happy and in love." And Lori McPherson Draper sums it all up. "They are just the cutest couple. Way to go, GH. I love this storyline." People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. Been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry tonight.
This is just what the 8 layers needed.
Hey guys, sorry we're late.
Milk looks warm.
Finally got the whole gang together. Maple brown sugar, strawberry delight, blueberry muffin.
Yeah, a little family reunion.
We're cereal here.
What? Just tone it down.
Enough said.
Gotcha.
Yeah, safety first.
Watch the whole grain.
Try Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats Hot. Just add warm milk and you've got a hot way to keep your kids full and focused all morning.
Dude, your 8 layers are showing.
Oops.
Mini Wheats Hot keeps them full, keeps them focused.
A blender for Aunt Sue, headphones for Uncle Wayne, pillow pets and Hot Wheels for my sister's kids in Maine. Oh, Walgreens has perfect gifts for all those on your list, like a Walgreens gift card for your daughter's teacher, Miss Gilchrist.
Finish up your list at Walgreens and get $5 in Walgreens Super Jingle Cash with every $25 you spend.
Good for anything in the store.
Stay jolly with Walgreens.
Express yourself.
The newest seasonal flavors are here.
Express yourself.
Because coffee is like the holidays.
Oh,
It's better when you add your flavor. Coffee Mate from Nestle.
She puts little bags into a bigger bag into yet another bag. One bag is all you need. Get Glad Force Flex, the bag that stretches to prevent rips and tears. She washes the trash before it goes into the trash. Don't give trash the special treatment. Get Glad Force Flex, the bag that stretches to prevent rips and tears.
Can we turn the AC up? I'm dying back here.
Jeff, eat a Snickers, please.
Why?
Every time you get hungry, you turn into a diva.
A diva?
Yes, a diva.
Okay.
Thank you.
Better?
You're not you when you're hungry.
Better.
Snickers satisfies.
Then you'll take responsibility for canvassing your entire building. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, we show 35 registered voters in your building, but I don't think it'd hurt to call the others. Do you think you can handle that many? Oh, terrific. Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea if you started to make some preliminary phone calls next week and then follow them up with a personal visit to the voters. Could you do that? We're going to send you a reminder pamphlet to distribute a couple of days before the election. And we'd also like to suggest that you call the voters on the day of the election to remind them to get out and vote. No, no, no. Well, you can come by headquarters for it, or we can send it to you. Oh, great. That saves us some postage. It'd be terrific to meet you. Do you know where we are? Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Mrs. Pearl. Goodbye.
Hi-ho!
That takes care of that entire block. Bob, we're making terrific headway. If we can get a captain in every apartment building in the district, we have a chance of reaching almost every potential voter personally. What's the matter? Don't you think we can?
Well, I don't know every building here.
What are you smiling about?
You.
Oh, what did I do now?
You were fantastic as usual.
How about 170th Street? Do you have that list?
Yeah, I got it right here. You know, we got to work on.
Who?
Jim McGuire and his boys. I think they're a little hedgy about the whole thing.
I can give him a call.
Yeah, did you know his dad retired from the force?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. They're having a little get-together a week from Saturday night over at Luigi's, and wives and dates are included.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, since I haven't got a wife, I figured I might as well take a friend.
Sounds like a practical choice.
Yeah. So I was wondering, maybe...
Have you seen tonight's paper?
Oh, no. Now what?
Your pal Finelli's at it again.
About Frank?
Indirectly.
Let me see it.
Oh, I think that Mary should read this first, in all fairness. It seems like it's addressed to her.
Addressed to me?
Well, I assume that you're the friend that Finelli's talking about.
It's entitled, To My Friend Who Believes in Heroes. Those of you who read this column regularly may find it hard to believe that I have a friend. She's a beautiful, intelligent, energetic, fascinating young woman, and our friendship is a relationship I cherish and never want to lose.
First of all, he used this as a column to attack Frank, and then he uses it to try to get back in Mary's good graces.
Yeah, go on, Mary.
Our conversations are spirited, uninhibited, and one hell of a lot of fun. I've learned a lot from her, and I don't think I'm being immodest when I say I think she's picked up a few things from me. But we have a major problem. She thinks I'm a jaded old cynic, and I think she's a romantic young idealist. She believes, sincerely, deeply believes, there are heroes in this life. It's not that I don't appreciate and sympathize with her wish for a hero. I think it's a dear, warm, and very human impulse. We all share that impulse. Wouldn't it be the answer to all our problems to know a knight in untarnished armor was about to enter the lists with motives pure and selfless, Homeric intelligence and strength of character, and Arthurian commitment to doing what is right? But this is the stuff that myths are made of. Unfortunately, we've learned that all those attributes are never present in one hero, and more importantly, that the quality of those attributes is relative, a matter of timing and context, not to mention philosophy and psychohistory.
Is that all?
No, there's more.
I imagine that's Finelli's idea of an apology.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Actually, I'd have to agree with some of the things. Oh, the part about beautiful, intelligent, fascinating.
Yeah, Roger. Well, thanks a lot for bringing it by, okay?
There's no trouble.
We got a lot of telephoning to do. Have to get people when they're home, you know.
Well, is there anything that I can do?
No. Me and Mary do it easier than showing you how.
Okay.
Finelli's not going to go around me like this.
Mary, are you going to be finished in a little while?
Well, I guess we should be closing up in half an hour or so.
Great. How about joining me for a sandwich and a beer? At Ryan's, of course.
I'd love it. You want to join us, Bob?
No. I had a lot planned to do tonight, Mary.
Oh, honey, we're in great shape. We're right on schedule. Listen, why don't you do something if you're just going to wait around?
Okay, sure.
Bob, show him that box of leaflets in the corner. We need them put into stacks of 100.
Mary, he doesn't want to do that.
Oh, sure I do, Bob.
Okay. Aren't you surgeons afraid of paper cuts?
Oh, I'll risk it, Bob. You know, there's a hospital just in the next block.
There are ways of looking nice without spending $275.
Why don't you ask Jillian what she spends on her wardrobe? You might find it very interesting.
Jill has nothing to do with this discussion.
Well, then if you think I'm extravagant...
We're not discussing Jill. This is a problem that you and I have had ever since we've been married.
Look, this is very different, Frank. You see, I bought this suit for a very specific purpose. You see, for your campaign. Because if I'm going to be on the speaker's platform with you and, suppose I'm on television, you want me to look presentable, don't you?
I repeat, there are less expensive ways of looking presentable.
All right, what do you want me to do? You want me to give it back?
You've already worn it. You can't give it back now.
I can try.
Now, I'm not telling you to give it back. I just want you to be a lot more careful in the future.
Okay, from now on, Frank, I am going to ask your approval about every item of clothing I buy. I won't buy a pair of pantyhose or a scarf without checking with you first.
I only want you to be reasonable.
Well, what is reasonable? You mean I shouldn't spend more than $10? Is that it? Look, maybe I should go buy some clothes in a second-hand store.
Dee, I just want you to start using your head for a change.
I thought I was doing that.
And look, take care of that suit, will you? Hang it up when you get home. Don't just fling it over a chair.
You are treating me like a child.
I'll start treating you like an adult when you grow up.
Look, I'm going to go over to the campaign headquarters. Because I don't want to upset you, and I know I'm upsetting you. I'll be back tomorrow. In my blue jeans. Oh.
Sorry,
Look, sorry. It was my fault. Everything is.
Hey, I almost didn't recognize you.
Hello, Mr. Finelli.
Jack, please. Did I get you in the eye?
No, I'm okay.
Are you sure? Let me see.
It's nothing.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Frank isn't worse, is he?
No. Sometimes I just can't figure him out.
What's the matter?
Oh, I don't know. I just can't seem to do anything right.
That's kind of hard to believe.
He's a little bit upset about the suit I bought.
Well, it looks like $1 million on you.
Does it?
Feels nice, too.
It's very soft.
Very.
You know, I really don't understand why I can't buy this suit. I mean, he just threw away $6,500.
Threw it away.
I put in a claim for the money. Frank withdrew the application. I mean, that's practically like throwing the money out.
Why'd you do that?
Oh, I don't know. Look, I got to get over to the campaign headquarters. Mary's waiting for me. Bye-bye.
Bye, Delia. It was
Nice to have seen you.
An abusive father is murdered, but was it the son with the motive? I'm standing up to you. Or the man who wants justice?
My dad was like you. He's dead now, and you will be too.
Then she's having his baby.
Please don't tell him.
Don't you think John deserves to know?
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
15 Seconds with Jason Cook.
What is my favorite food? Eggplant Parmesan. Without a doubt, hands down. When I was in elementary school, instead of going to school with peanut butter and jelly, I would get an eggplant Parmesan sandwich. It was like my favorite food, so.
Catch Jason Cook on General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Score delivery pizza.
Ouch!
Minus the delivery price. For fresh delivery taste without the delivery price, it's DiGiorno.
A wipe is a wipe, unless it's also a scrub. Lysol Complete Clean Dual Action Wipes have two sides that go beyond ordinary wipes. You can feel the difference. One side for everyday touch-ups and one to scrub tough messes. All while killing 99.9% of germs. For tips on a healthy home, visit Lysol.com/missionforhealth.
We try to be perfect. We pretend high heels don't hurt and that we can handle anything life throws at us. But there are times that we need a moment to remember. We're only human.
That's more than enough.
Your moment, your Dove.
Santa honey, there's one thing I really do need.
The D to a platinum mind. Santa honey,
Hurry down the chimney tonight.
hurry down the chimney tonight.
Hurry tonight.
That about does it for tonight, doesn't it?
No, no. I got another idea, Mary.
Okay, what is it?
You know the Greenberg kid? Yeah. He's going to take some film courses in the college, and he wants to do a project, like a 5-minute film or something like that. Now, he's got all this great equipment. I'm thinking, why don't we do a 5-minute promo on Frank? So take it around to the people we're going to visit. Show him the beginning of his career. Show him right now, as he is now, maybe a statement. Show how well he's improving, all that stuff like that. I think it's a great idea, huh?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not quite sure he's ready for it. Maybe in a couple of weeks.
Well, yeah, sure, I understand that, but we could do some preliminary filming, you know? We could do his old neighborhood, schools he used to go to, things like that, huh?
A 5-minute film, you said?
Well, 5 or 10 minutes, yeah.
It's a possibility. We can think about it.
Yeah, well, don't you think we ought to start mapping it out tonight?
Oh, honey, we'll be better to think about it in the morning.
Yeah, but I'm on duty tomorrow morning. We can't.
All right. We can jot some ideas down now.
Hey, hey.
Well, well, well. Don't you look pretty?
Oh, my.
Bobby,
Hey, honey. You look terrific.
I'm glad you think so.
Who doesn't?
Oh, never mind. Look, you just about finished here?
Mary.
Yeah.
Now, do these have to be exactly 100? I mean, look, if I make the piles approximately the same size, I might be off only a few.
Well, not quite. Maybe you can help Roger work on the envelopes.
Look, Bobby, I really have to talk with you.
What's wrong?
Look, why don't we go for a hamburger or something?
Honey, I got work to do.
I'm very upset.
Why?
I just saw Frank. Look, let's go someplace and talk, okay?
Yeah, all right. Mary, we'll talk about the film tomorrow, okay?
Okay, sure.
I'll lock up. If you want, I'll walk out with you.
Oh, no. You go on ahead. I'll lock up. Roger and I are going to finish counting the leaflets.
Yeah. Maybe I'll see you over at the bar.
Hope so.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You look great.
Oh, thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Alone at last.
Oy.
Now, do we really have to finish counting these things?
No, I guess not, but you're doing so well. You can drop in here anytime.
Well, if working at campaign headquarters is the way to Mary Ryan's heart, I'm going to be here every night.
I'd say it's a fairly effective route.
More effective than having an entire column devoted to praising of her charms? I'm sorry I brought it up, Mary.
That column was not affected. I don't know what he hoped to accomplish with it.
Oh, I think he wanted to apologize without taking anything back that he said about Frank.
Well, he is sadly mistaken if he thinks he can manipulate me that way.
Well, as I see it, he's a desperate, desperate man. He wants you back, and I can't say that I blame him. I just envy the fact that he's got a whole newspaper at his disposal for trying to make an impression on you. All I've got is just myself to rely on.
Oh, I think you're doing all right on your own.
Well, why don't we get out of here? I have the feeling this is the beginning of a very, very interesting evening.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet.
Greenie is finally with the man she loves. This week,
You don't belong here.
his ex could be a problem.
They haven't told Ryan. Oh my God, Madison's pregnant? I have a decision to make.
What's the decision, and what does it have to do with me?
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
Lysol believes that kids shouldn't miss school days during cold and flu season. That's why we started a mission for health, by going beyond clean surfaces to healthy surfaces, by making a healthy way to wash hands, and even by working with a pediatrician to develop Lysol Healthy Habits initiatives in schools. When you use Lysol, you're a part of something bigger. For healthy tips and more, visit Lysol.com/missionforhealth.
All right, everyone, we're live in 60.
The dreaded first sneeze, that crucial moment of your common cold when the voice in your head kicks in and says,
You can't do anything about a cold.
we've got news for you. Yes, you can. At the first sign, grab some Zicam and cut that cold short. So the choice is yours. Shorten your cold or suffer through it. Get rid of your cold faster with Zicam.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. You know her as General Hospital's Emily and Rebecca, but now Natalia Livingston is moving to Salem on Days of Our Lives.
How can I stay away?
On One Life to Live, Brandon Buddy is saying so long.
This is the right thing to do.
While Terry Colombino is Landview's newest resident.
That is amazing.
Daniel Cosgrove returns to All My Children as Scott Chandler.
Come here often?
And General Hospital fans can now catch Tristan Rogers on The Young and the Restless.
That's a bonus.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
Dr. Tom?
It's time, Erica. Choose a door. This is the next phase of your journey as a patient.
We're all patients of his. He didn't tell you?
I wanted to think that I was the only one.
This is my past, my regret.
Do not dwell in the past.
Leo! I just want to know why it all fell apart.
Do not dream of the future.
9 years from now, something awful is going to happen here.
Am I dead?
Concentrate the mind on the present moment.
Oh my God. What if I made a mistake? I told you that I was ready, and I'm sorry, but I'm not.
An original primetime drama.
You get one life, and it's not about how long or short it is.
It's what you do with it.
Being Erica. New season premiere Wednesday, January 26th at 11 on SoapNet.
Come in.
Hello, Jillian.
Hello, Jack.
Well, that was a pretty good guess.
What was?
I was on my way to your apartment, and I suddenly got the thought that maybe you're still in the habit of working evenings. Sure enough, here you are.
And what were you doing on your way to my apartment?
Wanted to talk with you.
About what?
Column I'm working on.
A column on what?
Frank Ryan.
Now, I thought you'd already expressed your views on Frank.
Well, I'm doing a follow-up piece, and in the interests of being absolutely fair, I'd like to make sure my facts are correct.
But why the change of heart now?
There was nothing unfair about my first column on Frank.
That is a matter of opinion.
And your opinion is that I wasn't?
That's your second good guess for the evening.
Well, in that case, I'm sure you'll be interested in helping me get my facts straight.
Oh, look. It's not the facts that you print in your column that I find questionable. It's your interpretation of them.
Interpreting the facts, part of my job.
And looking over these contracts is part of mine. So, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to get back to them.
I only have a couple of questions. Won't take long.
Look, if you have questions about Frank, why don't you talk to somebody in his family?
Because the questions I have are directly related to your job here.
Oh, now you know that I am not going to answer any questions about hospital legal business.
Look, before you make up your mind not to be helpful, why don't you wait and see what the questions are?
Because I don't want to waste my time.
Frank Ryan filed a claim for the $6,500 that disappeared in the emergency room.
Well, if he did, now that would be hospital legal business, wouldn't it?
Did he?
I told you, I'm not free to discuss it.
I'm not asking you if the hospital's liable for the money, only if he filed a claim for it.
I'm still not going to discuss it.
Well, I don't see what's confidential about information like that. He's already publicly acknowledged that he was carrying the money, and the money was supposedly his.
What do you mean, supposedly? If he said it was his, then it was his.
Well, then anyone would expect him to file a claim for it. It's no big deal. It's a perfectly routine matter, isn't it?
Then why are you asking about it?
Because one of my sources suggested that Delia Ryan put in an application for the money. Frank withdrew it. Do you deny that Frank withdrew the claim?
I don't deny or confirm it. I told you I don't want to discuss it.
What are you so nervous about?
Look, Jack, I am not nervous. I am angry because you keep insisting on questioning me when I have repeatedly told you that I don't want to discuss it.
You don't have to. You've got a rotten poker face.
Why are you so intent on causing Frank trouble?
You think it looks suspicious that he withdrew the claim?
Oh, look, you're twisting my words the same way you twisted Frank's.
I don't want to cause trouble for Frank. He's got more than enough already.
Then why don't you drop the whole thing right now?
Because it's become a personal matter. Mary Ryan thinks I was unfair to her brother. I have to prove to her that I wasn't.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.